Okay, well, I'm here now, excuse me, with another video for you. This one is a circuit in Brightwood. You can see where I am. This is Brightwood. Ever falls down here. Great Cleave up here. Evan Scale. Anyway, so this is a great run. There's wyrdwood, ironwood, wirefiber, a whole lot of star metal, and maybe a couple of little odds and ends here. So it's a very popular route, so don't expect me to see a whole lot here. First I'll go north. Most of the time there's a wyrdwood grove here, and most of the time it is fully harvested, and this time is no exception. It's a nice grove though. There's a couple of really big, you can see the stumps, there's a couple of really big trees there. There's another grove up top. I'll go up there just to show you. It looks like there's nothing there at the moment either. So this is one. And you know, if you are not in a hurry and you're really, unless you got some time to buff or gathering, you really shouldn't be in much of a hurry, because it just everything takes time. Oh, by the way, I understand that we're going to have mounts coming to the game in the third quarter in the fall. So maybe we'll have horses to ride, or dragons to fly on, or Harleys to ride. Who knows? But I think it's right past here. There's a little gap. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Let's see. Yes, I did. Oh, well, there's an actual road. Guess I could have just followed that. And up here, you can see, one thing about wyrdwood is it'll show the grove from a distance, but when you get close to it, then you see whether it's actually there or not. There's nothing here at the moment, but I'll show you where it is here. And you can see there's one of the stumps right there. Oh, a little one just popped up in front of us. So even, you know, even the little ones are something. There's 18 right there. That's more than a third of a big one. So let me show you where this is on the map, right here. And I'll put a trail on the preview thumbnail so you can see where I'm going here. Another thing this area has, this particular spot has a lot of, is gold. So if you want some gold, you can come up here. There's quite a bit of it, actually. There's another wyrdwood stump. There's another one here. So there's gold here, more gold back over here, gold. There's quite a bit of gold here, and there we can see that's a real wyrdwood that's spawned, and I can rush down to get it. See if maybe I can't beat everybody else to the punch. I'll slow walk so I don't dive to my death, although I could probably drop all the way down without getting killed. And I'll auto run. Get my little bow haste going here. And I got it. Excellent. I'd usually pick something up here. I just camp out for a minute or two. Okay, so those are those two areas north of the fast travel point. This one and then this one up here. So, but now we're going to head south. Here is some orichalcum, and along the way there's one little spot of wirefiber. And hopefully it'll be there so I can show you. You know, there's players that that just run through here, and they don't care if those guys are chasing them or not. And normally it's no big deal, but sometimes if you want to stop and get something, you got those guys chasing you. Oh, there's that wire fiber I was telling you about. You know, they'll interrupt what you're doing in a popular circuit like this one. You're just asking for some other player to come along and gather that resource while you're fighting. So it's best to use a little finesse and just avoid those guys unless you're trying to level up a weapon, in which case you fight each one. Just walk around that little encampment, and here's where our Calcum looks like no one's been here, which is unusual. So when there's three veins here, 2 small and 1 large, and a popular one, go for one of the small ones first, because if another player shows up, they'll go for the big one, and while they're mining that, you can get the second small one, and the yield for the 2 small ones is greater than the 1 big one. But after I mine the first small one, if no one showed up, I go for the big one. So that's just a little strategy hit when you have to compete for resources. Okay, so while I'm getting that, the next spot is right, I believe it's about right here. And there's a trail of wire fiber. I'm having trouble talking today. And you can actually see it here. I can see all of them. So let's get on our bow haste here. See if we can collect them all. Here's the first one. You can see the second and third nodes in the distance there. Now after this, there's I'm going to be going for ironwood. There's also more wire fiber and more orichalcum close by. And I'm just going to take my time going through here. I'll go right through these guys. I can show you how finesse does its thing. As you can see, I've gone right through here. I could actually even collect this supply crate without disturbing them. And there are no ironwood trees. I can already see that they're all been harvested. That's okay, it's a competitive game, and this is a popular circuit, so you can't expect to get everything. Although I've already gotten quite a bit. I got a good deal of wire fiber, and I got some more orichalcum. So you can see the stumps here. There's a bigger one. There's some smaller ones over here. And then there's some really good sized ones on this other side over here. There's a big daddy one right there. And a large, and then another super large one. So the really large ones, they don't spawn real quick. So to the northeast of us here, excuse me, there's a Wyrdwood grove, which is really popular. And here's a couple more wire fibers. One seems to be in the loop to collect wire fiber. And I'll just head north and show you the... You've probably seen this one. This one is right next to a road, so it's very popular for harvesting. And you can see the stumps here. Quite a few of them. There's 7, I think 7, 8, 9. So this is it's got a lot of smaller ones, but I wish I could show you with. It's always great to show it when there's a full deck there. That's okay. So now I'll show you where this orichalcum that a lot of people like to mine is right here ahead of me. It seems to be full at the moment. nothing going there. These are all been mined recently. Okay, there's corruption breaches there. I normally avoid those for the most part. Oh, there's some more wire fiber over here. Let's go there. And there you go, you can see it there. So no, excuse me, no one's collecting wire fiber today. So it's all there for the taking. So even if you get too much wire fiber, you can get some, you can convert that into some high-end resources. There's another node about right here-ish. So, and we don't got too close to that wall. So there's no corruption breach in the way, so we'll just head right to it. Maybe my luck will hold out. Oh, there it is, see? You can see it in the distance. So as I've said before, knowing the map well makes it really easy to do these circuits. So once you do them a few times, you just know where everything is. Go right to it. So all you gotta do, alright, got another crate. Now from here, there's 3 more wire fibers over here. This is really mostly a wire fiber circuit, but there's enough orichalcum and ironwood there to make it really nice. But wait till I show you. Hopefully the star metal will be there and I can show you all that in its glory. So much of it. Alright, I can see the first wire fiber spot and it's full too. No one's collecting wire fiber. I guess maybe everyone got their fill. I know I've got plenty. So, but I'd probably still run the circuit and see. I can see the second node is available there. Just avoid this wall if I can. There's the second node. You can see the third spot just ahead of me. So I hit these so I can basically take them all in a straight line. And I got all of them. So now we go over here and there's 3 more wire fiber spots here. And we'll just get to them real quick. Guess I can speed things up. So my bow dodge buff doesn't always show up. I don't know what the deal is like. Alright, right now it should be showing up, but it doesn't. See, I usually don't see the icon there. Okay, so at least one of these. Well, I see all 3. So all 3 of these are here. So we'll collect them. And then hopefully that's a good sign that the star metal's all there. And then I can show you that other fishing spot I was telling you about where you can get the paddlefish and the sturgeon, which can yield a fish roe, which has a whole lot of value in the store, the trading post. If I say store, I mean trading post for the most part. Alright. So, wow, I think, I don't know, it's really rare to get all the wire fiber on the circuit. Okay, I'll show you where we are now. Zoom out a little bit. There was where we started. Then we went up north. Then we came down through here. Then we went over here. Came down through here, here. Came up this way, and then over here. And so now we're going to head over here, right to the gates of Eden, Evanscale, and we don't want to cross. There's some hemp here. I haven't collected any hemp in a long time, so I'll go ahead and grab this here real quick. Excuse me. Alright, so now we're heading off towards the star metal. There's a lot of star metal here, so you don't want to come here when your load is pretty full. Now me, I have quite a bit of carry weight. I have 1400 and something. I can't see it because my recorder marker's on top of it. I'm at 480 of whatever that is, 1400 and something. And if you look again, I got 3 Tier 5 satchels, and most of them look, see, so I have 92 extra pockets, 88. So all of them have extra pockets in them. So when you craft them, you always want to try to get that extra pockets, because I got almost 300 more carry weight just from the extra pockets. And if you look at my weight tab there, well, I'm not even at a third, or about a third, I guess. Anyway, so we're gonna come up here, and there's a soul sprout, and there's a couple of there's a soul sprout there too. We'll collect that real quick. Get that soul sprout there. And then after I get done with this area, and we go up to where the where that fishing spot is, after that we end up real close to our starting point. So it is a big circuit. Just make a big circle around. Switch my sword up. I can already see untapped. It starts really on this side, and then it works south. So we'll start over here. I'm not going to buff anything. I'm just going to collect here. So let's count them out. There's one. You can see all the star metal in the background there. There's quite a bit. And then it goes on further down. It's, like I said, it's a ridiculous amount. We'll see how much we get when I'm done here. So here's 3 nodes here. And you don't have to deal with any NPCs or beasts or monsters or anything here. It's pretty clean, easy to do. So even if you're not a high level player, if you can get here, you can pretty much have your way with all these resources. Of course, I don't know what level you have to be to collect star metal, but it's a very handy resource to have. And you need it to make orichalcum. Of course, you need steel to make star metal ingots, and you need lots and lots of iron to make steel. So the more of these high-end materials you get, the more of the low-end materials you're going to need. Anyway, so that was 6, so 7, 8, 9. It's quite a bit. Like I said, this goes on forever. This should supply your star metal needs for a while. And I believe there's, even though we only see one, I believe there's 2 more hidden in the crag there. Yep. So this is 10, 11, and 12 here. And there's, I believe, a total of 7 veins I know of in Windsward. All over Windsward. And there's 12 just right here. And as you can see, there's more. Oh, so we got this guy here coming from the other direction. He's probably going for the I don't know if he's going for the starmetal. He's probably going for that guy there. He is. I'll leave him to it. This is deep water here, but I'll go up on this ridge. Hopefully he doesn't know a faster way of getting up here than I do. Not really a great player, but so here he comes. He does know another way, but he went for the big node. See, so I get the two small ones, and then there's one more in the distance there. I don't know. He's gonna probably get to that first. You can. I got everything else. So there you go. You see that part. So let's head back. I did miss out. They came along and got that critter. It's right here. I'll show you real quick. There isn't. Most of these things have an underwater bridge. You can see it here. So you can just walk right across. You don't have to wade through the water to get to it. There's a live mode here. I'll take that. Light blue. Alright. So now I've done that. Other player looks like they were coming from Evanscale. So as I mentioned before, there's many levels of level 60 player. Many. All the accumulated skills once you get to level 60 just go on for quite a while. Alright, so now we're going to go up this center road right here between these two, and then we're going to cut through here, and there's that fishing spot I told you about. So we'll do that. Oh, there's a little more hemp here. I hope you don't mind if I grab it real quick, so I haven't collected it. And of course, if you're going to do some high-end weaving, you still need the hemp, plenty of it. Alright, am I in the right spot? I'm going that way. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, so we're going to go up here. Go between these two settlements. The one to my left over here, this one has a good number of chests in it. I guess it's really just one altogether. That one's got some good stuff in it too, but we'll save that for another day. Should do some videos on some of those areas, just so you have a good idea what's in them and where you actually have to go in them, or just as a quick reference. At least those videos would be very short. So we're going up here, cutting through here, and there's some more, even more wire fiber up here. And I don't think a lot of people come up here. And I judge that by how often I see the resources. If I see the resources harvested most of the time, well, I know it's popular. If I see the resources are there most of the time, I know it's kind of obscure. So here's the lake, and then there's a couple of wire fiber nodes up here. It looks like someone's collected them. Well, all the other ones were there, and these two are missing. That's okay. There's a good hotspot here. Let's see if it's active. Oh yeah, there's a couple of spring stones. Oh, critters, yeah. There's a couple of these critters here. You see there's one on the other side there. And that hotspot is active. So we'll do just a little bit of fishing. Hopefully I can get that fish, that paddlefish, and the get the other one. Give us the fish roe. Alright. Okay, normally here I would don my fishing costume, but it takes a little time. I think I stand about right here. Let me break out the fishing rod here. Get my firefly bait, which I think is by far the easiest. Alright, let's do a cast and see if I'm at the right distance. Alright, landed on the hot spot. Sturgeon, that's the one. Paddlefish and sturgeon. But of course I will. It looks like this is a snail. I hate snails. They're like goats in the water. After you get a few, they don't really serve any purpose except to raise your score. They do give you a decent boost in score for a single catch. I think mine's 156. Now, when you're leveling up, I think you get a little extra XP for getting a max like that. But here, I think about the only thing it gets you is it improves your luck a little bit once you level up all the way. And I can't level up my fishing anymore. As my cast distance was going up and up and up, I was liking that, but it hasn't gone up in a long time. 30.2 meters is my maxed. There's a sturgeon. So we get a few of those or paddlefish, and we can maybe get some fish roe out of it. We'll see. I'll just catch a few here. Of course, you can also get treasure chests, which are always nice. And that one east of Everfall, I once got 10 chests in one session. So that was I was keep hoping I'll get another one like that. Another time I got like 7. So there's large sturgeon. I don't know if the size make a difference when you're hoping to get fish roe. You can see if I can get a paddlefish here. Sometimes I just anticipate. Okay, so if you do a full drag and you get no resistance, chances are that's a chest, but as you can see, we're getting resistance here. Could be a tadpole. Oh, large sturgeon, alright. Come on, give me a paddlefish here. This is a 2-star hotspot, so it's pretty good at giving quality. Some of them won't give you that. This is my paddlefish that I'm waiting for. It's an eel. Same tier. Eels give you the bait, but they don't really, and a good score. But I prefer to have something else. And if you hear so this is another snail, I can see it, that's why I know. So sometimes when I don't want snails, I'll just break the line if I can. There you go, break the line. We don't have to waste any time on it. I'll do a couple more here just to see if we can get a paddlefish. There's a special sound it makes when you hook a tier 5 fish. It's kind of like a meow or a little cat thing. So this is another snail. This thing is just bound and determined to give me snails. So when I'm at a tier 3, if I get a snail, I try to snap that line immediately because tier 3 hotspots don't stay active too long. One of the few, I missed the hotspot on that one. One of the few times that you are in a hurry. I did it again. Oh my goodness. Alright, we'll just try one more time here. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a paddlefish. And maybe that wire pipe, another snail. I don't want it. Get it anyway. Alright. So I didn't get a paddlefish, but if I camped out here and fished this a little longer, I'm sure I would. But I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, and here we go. We can see this wire fiber. So we ended up collecting this one too. So that means right now there's only one that I didn't collect. And it is right around here. You can see it from here. I believe it's right over here somewhere. Anyway, so now we're done with this. We go through another ghost town. And I think there's a nice chest up in here somewhere. Some boss guy over here. Is there a boss guy over here? Oh, really? I don't see it. I don't see a chest here either. Okay, when they do that, you have to use your magic powers on them to break it, otherwise you're wasting your time. They glow like that. I thought there was a kind of mini boss here or something. Oh, he's not here. So now I'll show you where I am. I'm right here. There's a fishing spot. We're going to go through here, and there's where we started. I'll just run through here real quick. And there's a couple of storage chests here, but like I said, I'll do a video with some circuit where you just collect a lot of storage chests, get your supplies or supply chests when you get a load of supplies. You can pretty much zoom right through here. This one ghost up here, but he's not much bother. Of course, you want to know which weapons work best on which creatures, and on Lost, that would be, I have a little cheat sheet: Strike, Ice, and Nature. So Strike is basically the Warhammer. That's your best strike weapon, but if you have enough power, you don't have to worry about that. There's our fast travel point right there. Let's come up here. That's a whole circuit. Sorry I didn't get to show you the ironwood on this one, but if you need wire fiber, boy oh boy, we got all but one node, and we got plenty of that starmetal too, so this is a great circuit for that. The wire fiber is more competitive than the starmetal, so you might have to go through the circuit several times in order to get a whole batch, but there you go. Thanks for watching. I'm supposed to say like and subscribe or something like that. I don't. It would be nice to know that someone saw the video, but yeah, I'm not in it for any kind of anything. So have fun, enjoy. Thank you.